Hey y'all, it's Julie with Longhorn Kennels, and here I have Penelope. Oh my gosh, y'all. She's so good. Her eyes aren't even open. You can find this puppy and all of our others on our website at longhornkennels.com. You can also find us on all the socials, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X. Look at her. She is going to be a very small mini Aussie Doodle, maybe like toy size. She's amazing. Her mom is an AKC miniature American Shepherd. This is a first and last litter for her. She has been a wonderful mother, but unfortunately she needed a C-section. Her pelvis is just really small. So we're going to go ahead and spay her, and she belongs to my daughter. So she is going to have she's one of our favorite dogs. Mom is Elixir. She is so much fun. She's very obedient, very sweet. She's also got this really outgoing, happy, very, very fun, sweet personality. Super, super, super loyal, loving, happy. We love her. So I'm just trying to keep Penelope asleep while we chat. This litter is ready to go home on February 21st in College Station. Just sweet, sweet, sweet litter. Okay, Mom, I told you, AKC registered miniature American Shepherd. She has her OFA hip certifications, patella certifications, heart certifications, eye certifications, and her genetic panel. MDR1, that is always an issue in Aussies, not an issue in mine. It is not something, it's not a gene that my dogs carry. If you don't know what that is, you might want to look it up. I'm pretty sure on my FAQ page, I have a whole video on that you can watch too to understand it a little bit more. Dad. AKC registered toy poodle, OFA patellas, heart, eyes, and genetic panel as well. Poodles carry some terrible genes, like there's like a seizure gene and some other stuff. We're gonna rule all that stuff out. So all that's gonna be handled for you. Talking about Penelope, I'm thinking 8 to 14 pounds. She might be on the lower end. Height is a very big issue for many of my clients. You know, people come to me very frequently and say, I want a 20 to 25 pound dog. But when they realize what a 20 to 25 pound dog looks like, they quickly change their mind. Not everybody. Some people really do want a dog that big. But many, many people don't. They're really actually looking for a dog that is much more, I would say, portable than that. They're looking for a dog that is easy to get in and out of the car, a dog that will be able to go on the plane with them, get under the seat. Most people don't want a lap dog, and I get that. They want a dog that can sit with them, but that doesn't just sit with them. They're not looking for like a Yorkie or, you know, like I have a 3-pound toy poodle. You know, her feet hardly touch the floor. That's not the kind of dog that most people are wanting. They're wanting a very active family dog, but that's still very portable, that's still leashable, walkable, go to soccer gameable, travelable, all of that. But they also don't want something that's so tiny that they're worried that they're going to crush it, you know, under their feet, or that, you know, it's going to, whatever, they're going to roll over on it in the night, something like that. They're definitely looking for a dog. And that's what we have in this litter. This is just a really nice size. Very, very happy we do a good bit of puppies in this size range, because a lot of people prefer it, even if they initially believe that they won't. They come back and they're like, wow, I'm so glad that I did not go bigger. That would have just been too big. So that's what kind of size we're talking about. Elixir, I've told you a little bit about her. Oh my gosh, that girl is so stinking sweet. She is outgoing. She is a strong, I would kind of call her like a strong woman. She knows what she wants, but you know how, I don't know what it is, but some strong women are portrayed like rude or like excessively aggressive or whatever. She's none of that. She's kind of like the strong woman that I would admire. Like, she stands by her convictions, and she has a lot of wisdom, and she's an excellent mother. Oh my gosh, she will not leave these babies for anything. We have to really convince her that she needs to go outside to get a little fresh air. She doesn't really want to do that. That's what I mean. Like, she knows her convictions. She knows where she's meant to be. And she is so loving. So those are really the personality traits that I love and admire about her. Dad, he is a lot of fun. So he's super go with the flow. He is a dog that when we travel, he loves to ride in the car. He gets along with everybody. You know, sometimes you'll get, I don't know if it's more of a male dog thing, maybe not. I'm just thinking like in my mind, but some dogs are, you know, they just march in the room like, okay guys, I'm here. Everybody needs to bend to my will. That's not him at all. He's super, hey guys, I'm here. What's going on? Let's play. Let's have fun. I think if they were kids, he'd be the first one to go run over to the blocks and play with the blocks. He wouldn't be the kid that comes over and wrecks everybody's blocks, you know? He's a great addition. He doesn't require everybody to bend to him. I love that about him. He's so easy to get along with. And I think we're really going to see that. That translates very well to almost all of his puppies. I think we're going to see that again. And then you're going to have sort of this backup of Elixir. She's going to, because we've got girls here, she's going to kind of bring it full circle. And these are going to be girls that are like, you know how, I don't know, I'm thinking of like a kindergarten where you get the mean girls. She's not that. She'd be the one who would be like, wait, why aren't you playing with her? Just because she doesn't, whatever, look like you, talk like you. She comes from a different kind of family. Like, hey, we're going to make sure that we play with her because she's so popular. Everybody loves her. So she would turn sort of the tide on the peer pressure and make it like, we're going to be inclusive. And she really stands by her convictions. So I really love that about her. And that's kind of the personality that I'm going to expect from these girls too. Really, really sweet, kind, loving, and still very easy to get along with. Marmalade really stamps his pups with that. So talking more about her in particular, little teensy bit of white, like her, I think all of her, maybe not this far right toenail is black, but all the others seem to be white. So, and we've got little tiny bit of white under. Same thing here. I know, Angel, I apologize, I'm contorting you. Then we've also got white here on the chest, no white on the chin. I think, I'm not decided wavy or curly. I know, I'm here, I'm sorry. I'm undecided wavy or curly. If it's curly, it's a very light curl. If it's wavy, it's a heavier wave. Like it's some kind of gap in between. And she's got more curls sort of up on her shoulders area and then less back here. She is tan pointed, so she's a phantom. No white tail tip that we sometimes get. I know. Eyes will be opening pretty soon. Definitely by the next video, we're gonna have eyes open. She is super, super, super gorgeous. What else would I tell you about her? Oh, okay. Softness is really important to me. Out of all of my dogs, I don't have coarse. A lot of poodles get really coarse, and I'm not even talking about, people confuse that with like their curl or how curly they are or whatever. No, I'm talking about texture alone. Her texture is always going to be very, very, very soft. She is very soft. Now that's going to continue. Ultra, ultra, ultra important to me. That's one of those things I breed for. I breed for 3 major things, in no particular order. Gorgeous, that they are super healthy, and that their temperament is easily trainable. I'm looking for a dog that is a complement to my life, doesn't complicate my life. I mean, everything you love is going to complicate your life, but you know what I'm saying. Like, there's some of those people that you have to bend to them and they exhaust you. I don't like dogs like that. And that's not going to be how she is. Okay. There we go. She just needed to feel a little snuggle. And so gorgeous, personality, and then also health. So she certainly meets the mark on all 3 of those. If you would like to chat with me about her or her sisters, please reach out on the website. Thanks, y'all.